Okay, a little more cooking with the Druid. This one is going to be cooking up some very ferocious, low recoil 12 gauge breaching rounds, which I'm going to show you how to make using regular old cheap field loads, some crayons, and a double boiler. Okay, and I don't really care what color these slugs are, so I'm just taking broken crayons from my 5-year-old crayon collection, tossing them in there. She's got a few crayons, so it's not like she's going to miss any. This is what I've been doing. Just start about 1/16 below the top, and just go all the way around it. Clean off the last little bit. Not that hard to do. Just watch your fingers. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to save the power piston. Hopefully not mangle a whole shell doing this. What I do is a lot of times I'll dump them out and I'll just clean it off. Okay. Next step is you just dump all your pellets into the wax. Okay, right about now you can probably turn off the boiler, because this stuff's going to stay hot for a pretty good while. So just stir it, mix it. Okay, now paraffin, whether it's crayons or candles or whatever, is prone to catching on fire if it starts to smoke or boil. So that's why I use a double boiler to keep the temperature as low as possible. Now when you're pouring this in, you're going to be scooping it up like this and pouring it into the shell. So you're going to need something disposable to do that on, like a piece of newspaper or something. Here's the operation. Okay, got my handful of hot wax and shot, and you don't really want to fill it with wax, you want to fill it with shot. Yeah, you're going to have a little waste that's left. You might want to cap it off with some wax just to make it nice. But yeah, you don't have to be, I'll do it over here so you can see a little better. You don't have to be perfect with this stuff. I'm just making some rounds. I want to go check them out, try them out on some stuff and see how they compare to, like, say, a slug or buckshot. Just want to make sure everything's flat. You're not going to probably get as many shots in as you took out. Just a little dip of wax on there. And what I don't use, I'm just going to leave in this pan for my next round of these, because I'm sure this small handful I'm making right here is not going to satisfy me. I'm going to need more. Okay, and then after everything cools, I can just peel the wax off the sides of them where I made my big mess. It's no big deal. What you want is shot in there, not necessarily just wax, right? And there's different things you could put in here. If you happen to have a BB gun, you could put steel shot in here. You could put BBs in here. Put little tiny fish hooks. You could put whatever you want, man. You could put curare darts in there, whatever. But that's it. Now I know it looks like a huge mess, but once that all dries, cools, whatever, it'll just flake right off the outside. Okay, a couple of these I set aside because I want to try filling them with regular old BBs. I'm just going to pour the wax in on top of it and see how that works. Okay. You can't really see too good what I'm doing here. There we go. The wax ought to just roll right around on them. Got a BB log jam. There we go. So that's pretty serious right there. That's a serious load of BBs right there. As you can see, large diameter. Should be interesting. So let's get that. Got a little BB log jam going on here. I can't seem to get them to come out like I want. You ever have that problem? If your BBs don't want to come out, you can see them, you can't get them. Okay. Couple less just so the wax will go in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here with my wax. Alright, get close. And I'm just going to try and ladle up just the wax and put that in there. Let it run in there. Hopefully that'll do something. Let's see. Looking through the camera is making me make a big mess. There we go. I don't know if that's going to have the desired effect or not, of holding them together. See, they're mainly going to be loose with just a little wax cap. But it's a worthy experiment, and the little power piston, the plastic power piston, will protect the barrel from the steel shots. See what happens.